Your life, your past, it was all darkness and sorrow. I mean, you overlook it because you had good memories, the nostalgic feelings, the butterflies in your stomach, you know what I'm saying? The good moments, but you overlook it. You're blinded about how it was. You're not seeing the other side. You're blinded when you was feeling good. You listen to your first song, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You locking eyes with somebody or whatever, just whatever. Like, you're not looking how dark your past was and experiences that you had, especially with people, and you being alone in the dark, you just tend to forget about it. I guess life just sways you away from that. You know what I'm saying? In these vices, like people say they missed the past and this or whatever and how it was better. With me, I really don't miss the past because when I look back, my life was just full of darkness, man. It was nothing good. Those good moments was just a mirage just for me to face that reality again. You know, that's all it was. It was not real. You know, it's for me to put the band-aids on the wound, knowing it can't be healed. That's all it was. My past was just darkness, especially with just people. You know what I'm saying? I just be having dreams of people like just trigger me or just certain things from the past of people. And these things just replay and just telling me and showing me more of things about myself and things that went on and what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's just giving me foresight of the incidents of how people are, what's strung along in the past. It's just giving me more information around it, especially the downloads. Dreams are like a form of downloads. It's just telling you that, and you start to realize that the people around you or whatever was never for you. There was just with you, but there wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? You're getting these weird dreams and these weird occurrences. It's just trying to warn you that's all you was around in your past. Because as you change or whatever, things are gonna show up, and you're gonna have to reflect on it, like if it was good or not, to learn a lesson, to show you something, and it's trying to tell you a message, like foreshadow the events, like what happened with people, and tell you what was really going on. That these people were really not for your best benefit. They were really not cool with you, man. And it's trying to send you a message. And it's like, why do you get dreams of them trying to trigger you? Like, and then you look back, I'm like, you really had incidents where they try to trigger you or say certain things to you, but you overlooked it because you was cool. And the whole time, these people was never cool with you, man. They did not like you. Even the people you live around, like they just didn't. The people you was friends with, it's just trying to warn you that. And it's kind of sad that you realize that you had nobody all along. Everybody was just fake, man. They didn't like you whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You was just that naive little kid. You know what I'm saying? They just saw you as an entertainment or whatever they was using you for. Like, and it's just kind of sad that you realize that you never really had anybody. You know, it was all fake. You know, because now that you're aware and you have a heightened level of awareness, where these same people at? They're not here. You know what I'm saying? They're no longer to be found. They just never liked you, man. I'm not saying they had a reason to like you. It was just something about you that they didn't like. You know, a light inside of you or whatever. Like they just didn't like about you, so they was able to play their role. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why they made things harder for you, why they sabotaged you, said certain things to you because they never liked you, whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you was around these people the whole time. Some of these people could be around your kids or whatever, like, and this is crazy. They felt a certain way around you. You taught better, you did this, like it's just something they didn't like, or you was naive about it. You was being humble, and it's like you think it was all normal, you was cool with them, you're equal, or no, you was not. Because why are they treating you a certain way? You know what I'm saying? You realize these people was never for you. Like, even if you guys were cool, you guys related on some things, you had topics. It's like, why did they give you a certain type of energy back? Because that was never cool with you, bro. And that is what your dreams are trying to sell you. Let the past go. Let it go. It doesn't matter if you had good moments. You're using it as a way to escape the dark haunting experiences that people gave you when they made things hard for you. When you ask for certain things, they say no, or they made excuses or whatever. Like, escape the past, man. It was all darkness, bro. Realized I didn't really had anybody, bro. That was never cool. Every time it was something to happen or whatever, it was never the same energy, bro. These people can invite themselves, and you, you like you having to chase them back around. You wasn't initiating that. They was coming to you, and they want to like make you try to chase them around. But it's like, if you look back at it, you guys were never really locked in like that. You guys hanged out every season or whatever. Because if you're cool with somebody, right, you talk to them every day, but you didn't talk to them every day. Out of the, you know, blue, they would just call you or talk to you. Then it's like, um, you guys talk or whatever, and then you guys it just becomes short living, and now you got to talk to them back because, you know, because they just hit you out of the blue, and you guys are just lock in with each other, but it doesn't work out because these people were never cool with you. These people have other people they probably cool with that they talk to every day, but you're probably something for them to enjoy the moment, or they're very bored, or they just wanted to be around you. Like, they like their energy or the way you just do things. So it's like they needed your energy around. You got to be careful, man. They were just parasites, and you don't need those people around you. That's what I realized. You know, it was just a guise for them, and I'm glad everybody left. I don't care because it's like these people are not for you, man. They're the reason why your life was a certain way. They're just latching their energy to your life or whatever. You wonder why things are going a certain way, or you do everything it's not right because these people are around you, man, and they're creating a bond so they could block your blessings. You know, they probably understand on a very deep subconscious level that if they do this, and it's like it's gonna kind of distract you. These people just becoming a disturbance to your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you were so locked in with people, why aren't you guys cool now? What happened? It was never for you, man. Like, and it's just sad to hear. Like, there was never rocking with you. Like, you know, they probably saw something in you that you didn't see or whatever. Like, they probably felt something, and it's like they just kept quiet. You know what I'm saying? I was able to put the facade. You know what I'm saying? Until you like woke up out of that spell or whatever. Now it's like, damn, they out. You know, that was just your road to them, to be a naive and be whatever. But sometimes you may overlook the things because you guys are cool, you guys are close or related, so you'll overlook the red flags. You know, and they see that, so they're only gonna take advantage of that, man. You know, everybody got specific roles in this world or whatever. Like, let's just see what people, you know, they probably like, oh, he ain't gonna know, and then as soon as you know, you figure things out for yourself. They're not there. When you feel good about yourself, they're not there. It's like, damn, these people didn't even like, they just left you cold, and now you can't even feel bad or cry about it because it's like you realize that, damn, these people were never for you, man. And you start to become enlightened about it. And people, you know, when you start to awaken or whatever, or say certain things, they try to gaslight you to make you feel a certain way about something, about the way you think or whatever, the way you do things. They try to like criticize you, like, why are you doing this? Because you're slowly getting the gist of things and you're figuring things out, and they don't want that. They want to blind your light, and that's just what it is. You know, there's nothing you really did wrong. And I just realized I didn't really had anybody like that, you know. And I'm not mad about it. It's like, if you was really locked in, why didn't cool with you now? You know, if you thought a certain way or whatever, they didn't really like agree with you all the way. Why did they go so far to like criticize and do that instead of trying to understand you? Because they don't like you. You guys are not the same. And that's how it is. You know, you guys are not the same. You guys are not like equal. Like, you guys are both humans, but you guys are not identical. So it's like it's gonna be hard You know, that's why you went through these experiences. You was casted out with people and this, even people you thought you was cool with, but it's like, why would they all of a sudden just be cool with you? And you just, people already have just a certain perception of you, and they just talking to you or whatever. Like, you know, it should just tell you, man. You know, whole time these people could have been talking crap about you, could have been laughing at you. Whole time he was a jester. Whole time could have been talking a lot of smack. I know people probably done that about me, and it is what it is. Like, it's just the way they treat you. Like, not even taking you serious. Like, yeah. That's how they responding to you, acting like they agree and all that. Like, that's all they was to you. And now you're not that, and you take yourself serious. They're no longer to be found, and it just shows you got to get these demons out of the way, man. I'm glad, you know, they're no longer to be found. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm just so enlightened about it. Like, you know, people just overlook it. You know, my dreams and the energy I just felt like was just a telltale signs of what they were and what the dynamic was between me and people. You know, I never really had anybody like that. You know, and you go to situations being left hot and dry. I'm like, why am I alone at this? Like, you might not question it all the way, but you're like, why alone? But then you may have a few people like that you may talk to or whatever. And it's like, why do you still feel alone? These people are just not with you, man. If they was alone, if they was really like with you, they'll try to like understand you. But no, they didn't. That's just what it is, man. You know, you know. Now they moving funny. They was watching you quietly. You know, it's crazy. It won't really make sense for you to interact again. Like, it's just not gonna make sense. You know, they're just gonna look goofy. Like, this is gonna be awkward. Like, there's gonna be tension there. You know, you already know what it is. It's just gonna be, you know, smoke between both of y'all. Like, literally. You know, you know. It's like somebody being teased their whole life without knowing, and then the person realizes the tactic of the person that's doing it. You know, the person who like realizes that the other person knows what they're up to is like they're gonna look dumb. They're gonna look out of place. So why would they even be around that person? It's just not gonna look right. It's gonna seem forced, you know. And they don't want to take the time out to take you serious because they probably don't take you serious, so they didn't want to. Their ego, just how their mind is. So it's like they ain't do that. That's why they're not talking to you. It's just the way their mind is. Like, they don't want to do it, but they talk to other people who are probably more goofy than you. Don't take anything serious. You're probably doing, you know, things that are not like, you know, constructive, you know, for their well being or anybody else. But they want to do that because this is how people are, man. You know, they want to do that so you guys end up falling out. You guys are on two different frequencies, man, two different pages, and life or whatever just showed you that, you know, and it just gave you that clarity, you know. Realize that your life was just dark, and you realize why things were just happening because you was around these people the whole time, and it made things harder for you. Whatever they probably, you know, had you like literally like on payroll for certain things, like literally like blocking certain things away from you access or whatever, like probably watching you your whole life. These people are probably watching you your whole life, making things bad for you. You don't know if like you get into certain situations or things happening because of them trying to make you feel a certain way or whatever. Like, you just never know, like you getting into fights or whatever argument. You don't know if it was done by them. Like, that's why I think it was a certain way in your life. Like, it's just crazy, you know. Now I know. You know. You know. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. People don't take none of this to the consideration of the past. That's why I'm just not gonna go back because I just see people for what they are now. It wouldn't make sense, especially the way you're moving and how they are currently. It's just not gonna align. It's just gonna be funny type energy. It's gonna be fake. They may like talk to you, whatever, but they're just gonna switch up because they're just not on you, and you're gonna see right through them. Because they're just moving funny, like you know, they're just not rocking with you. Like, who knows if these people were doing witchcraft on you or like voodoo? Like, you just never know. Like, because I remember like years ago, some kid told me that, oh, they're doing this on you or whatever. I'm like, why the hell you tell me about this? Like, like, why you telling me this person's like doing this or whatever? I seen a kid years later, not too long ago. I think it was last year. I'm like, why the hell did he tell me that they're doing? I mean, I took it as a joke, but then I realized like what it was. Like, he could be right, but why are you telling me that? They could have sent that kid to like do something. Like, people really do like set up things or people in your way to like start things, or what I'm saying, to make you feel a certain thing, like to trigger you. Like, people will literally do that even if you're a child because they see something in you or whatever. Like, this could be well for be a generational curse. I think this is a generation curse. That's why these things are happening to you. That energy is just following you again. Like, only way you unlock it out of you, not unlock it, but like get it, like cleanse from all that energy or whatever, the impurities that you was born with, because the generational curses is getting away from it and having a sense of awareness for yourself and setting the old self and becoming something new. You know what I'm saying? Breaking the chains. I think this is just a generational curse. You know, you know, these people were just playing with you, man. You wonder why you just fell out with certain people you would talk, because it's just not meant to be. Like, there wasn't rocking with you. It was just a lot of people that you was just not cool. You don't even talk to them to this day. It's just how you are, man. I think this could well be a generational curse. You know, you know, and it's kind of crazy to think about. You know, she would run a game on you, like, you know. Was you really cool with these people, or they were just tolerating you for the moment? Like, was you really that cool? Like, you know, because you have conversation with them, like, and they'll just criticize you or shaming you, but you're not gonna take it as them being against you, like hating you because you guys are close. But it's like, why was they so quick to attack you instead of trying to understand you? They probably don't like the way you think. You're too deep or whatever. I'm saying, you have a like the way you perceive things is like, like this is very like deep, and they just can't accept that of you. So they have to like try to like block it by like shaming you or whatever, or gaslighting you to make you feel a certain way. But it's like these people was really like, understanding with you. They would like ask you questions or whatever to like make the point clear, but no, they just attacked and shamed you. you know, or make you look a certain way or whatever. Like that means they were like they're not cool with you, man. You gotta just accept that. Because if they was like cool with you all the way, they wouldn't send you or be quick to attack you and call you names. You know, they would talk to you, and because even if they don't understand or agree with you, they will do that. But nope, they ain't do that. They attack you. You see what I'm saying? Like it's to tell you, you know. Even the people you had conversations with, it's like that they agreed with you. Why did they switch up on you? Like they probably thought you was weird. Like this kid's weird. Like I'm gonna just say this so it could sound good for this guy. Like why you don't talk anymore? Because they probably thought you was weird. They're not moving in that. So it's like they just had to go. Like there was not even for you. Like you know, I wouldn't even be sad about it. Like it's just showing you. You know, it's just what it is. It was just grimy and fake.